But if he will not hearken to us to be circumcised, then will we take our daughter, and we will be gone. And the words pleased him more, and took him our son. And the young man did not delay to do the thing, because he had delight in Yaakov's daughter, and he was the most honored of all of the house of the father. And Hamor and Shechem his son came to the gate of the city, and spoke with the men of the city, saying, These men are peaceable with us, therefore let them dwell in the land, and trade in it for the land. Behold, it is large enough for them. Let us take our daughters to us for wives, and let us give them our daughters only upon this condition. Let them make consent to us to dwell with us, to be one people. If every male among us be circumcised, as they are circumcised, shall not their cattle and their substance and every beast of theirs be ours? Only let us consent to them, and they will dwell with us. And to Hamor and to Shechem his son, all that went out of the gates of the city hearkened, and every male was circumcised, all that went out of the gates of his city. And it came to pass on the third day, when they were in pain, that two of the sons of Yaakov, Shimon and Levi, being his brethren, took each man his sword, and came upon the city unrested, and slew all the males. And they slew Hamor and Shechem his son with the edge of his sword, and took Dinah out of Shechem's house, and went out. The sons of Yaakov came upon the slain, and plundered the city, because they had defiled their sister. They took their sheep, and their oxen, and their asses, and that which was in the city, and that which was in the field, and all their wealth, and all their little ones, and their wives they took captive, and plundered all that was in the house. And Yaakov said to Shimeon and Levi, You have brought trouble on me, to make me odious among the inhabitants of the land, among the Canaani and the Perizzi, and I being few in number, they shall gather themselves together against me, and slay me, and I shall be destroyed, I and my house. But they said, Should he deal with our sister as with a harlot? And God said, Yaakov, arise, go up to Bethel, and dwell there, and make there an altar to God, who appeared to thee when thou didst flee from the face of Esau thy brother. Then Yaakov said to his household, and to all that were with him, Put away the strange gods that are among you, and make yourselves clean, and change your garments, and let us arise and go to Bethel, and I will make there an altar to God, who answers me in the day of my distress, and was with me in the way on which I went. And they gave to Yaakov all the strange gods which were in their hand, and all their earrings which were in their ears. And Yaakov hid them under the oak which was by Shechem, and they journeyed, and the terror of God was upon the cities that were round about them. And they did not pursue after the sons of Yaakov. So Yaakov came to Luz, which is in the land of Canaan, that is Bethel, he and all the people that were with him. And he built there an altar, and called the place El Bethel, because there God appeared to him. And he fled from the face of his brother. And Deborah, Rivka's nurse, died, and she was buried beneath Bethel under an oak. The name of it was called Alon Bakoth. And God appeared to Yaakov, and he came out of Paran Aram, and blessed him. And God said to him, Thy name Yaakov, thy name shall not be called any more Yaakov, but Yisrael shall be thy name. And he called his name Yisrael. And God said to him, I am God Almighty, be fruitful and multiply. A nation, and a company of nations shall be of thee, and kings shall come out of thy loins. And the land which I gave to Abraham and Isaac, to thee I will give it, and to thy seed after thee will I give the land. And God went up from him in the place where he talked of him. And Yaakov set a pillar in the place where he talked of him, a pillar of stone, and he poured a drink offering on it, and he poured oil on it. And Yaakov called the name of the place where God had spoken with him Bethel. And they journeyed from Bethel, and there was but a little way to come to Ephrath, and Rahel traveled, and she hard labor. And it came to pass, when she was in hard labor, that the midwife said to her, Fear not, thou shalt have this son also. And it came to pass, as her soul was departing, for she died, that she called his name Ben-Oni, but his father called him Ben-Yamin. And Rahel died, and was buried in the way to Ephrath, which is Bethlehem. And Yaakov set a pillar upon her grave, that is the pillar of Rahel, grave to this day. And Israel journeyed